Welcome back, everybody, to another Dokkan Win. I am joined today by Dale. So hi, Dale.
What's up?
And Will.
What's up, guys? I like basketball.
I wanted you to stay quiet and just be like, Will!
Oh.
Alright, since you talked, let's hey, Will, say something.
What's
Will?
up, Hayden?
Dale! You're ruining the bits.
I love ruining bits. That is my favorite thing to do.
Man.
It's like tempting a dog with food.
Anyway, unfortunately, Will's not here with us today because of complications. And it's so sad.
Unfortunately for you.
And it's so sad. Editor! Edit in sad music! And it's even sadder because I don't know if there's any sad music playing.
Here, just in case.
Alright. Last episode, we talked about our favorite easy A's between all three of us. However, today, it's only Dale and I, so we actually had to up our list, almost double it, just to make ends meet for this bit, because Will is a scrub!
I agree.
Alright, Dale, you chose our discussion. What are we going to be talking about today?
Your favorite all-time characters
and
that
what
you can get in Dokkan Battle.
And it's just global side, right?
Yes, just global.
Okay. I was making sure because my list could fluctuate very drastically depending on,
Just cards you can get in global.
Yeah, that right there gets rid of like LR Jiren, the new Janemba, Transformation Golden Frieza.
Yep, because I don't know about any of them.
Exactly. Maybe you should start watching Truth with me. We could go learn together.
Nah, I prefer to see them when they come out. That way I'm surprised.
I mean, you could still be surprised on the Japanese side and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to read this." Actually be able to read it.
No, because then I just go, "Oh man, I can't wait for them to come out." But if I just log on one day and they're there, I go, "Oh, look at that! I can try to get something that I'm not going to get."
All right. Well, yeah, we are going to discuss our favorite units. We have 8 with one mention that didn't make it to our list, as we said in the Easy A's. This unit is good, or it's one we like. It's just to keep it simple. We're eventually going to have one of like our top favorite 100 units. Like we're going to rank like Dokkan Fest and all that, and like some super long 2 or 3 hour one later down the road, down the Super Battle Road. But well. Since we have our honorable mentions, Dale, how about you start? This was your topic.
Phi OG Broly.
Oh, gosh. The double Superman himself.
Exactly. I love... He was the first character that I got that could be considered a good character.
Yeah, I remember.
Back in the day. And it was amazing to get his super and then go, "Oh, well, that did a lot of damage." And then you see his face flash across the screen again. And you go, "He's doing it again?"
He just has one word every time his face comes across the screen. Die.
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 And then he throws his 2 Omega Blasters.
Now I believe that was before the build-in of potential systems. So whenever after that you get 3 with him. That's why he's such a good unit, like EZA wise, because he builds attack and defense, and you could have the ability to give him up to 3 per turn.
Mine already has 3 per turn.
He's one of those units that I would honestly, based on his attack and based on how he's built, I would have built more additional instead of the crit. A lot of people would say, put the crit because he gets 2 attacks, but
no, you put additional.
That way, in like, say, 3 or 4 turns, he's doing as much as that crit would do. But granted, it's one of those conundrums of the crit would then be doing more damage, but I like the additionals.
Yeah.
All right. My first...
What is yours?
Oh, Dale. Oh, Dale. You're going to love this one.
Mm-hmm.
He's an AGL unit.
Go fuck yourself.
We all know him. He starts with a B. No, it starts with an S. That's how it goes. He starts with an S.
Go fuck yourself. I
Shape,
will never use that character.
shape up, AGL, boo. And I have very fair reason to why this boo is my technical is an honorary mention. He gets for 7 turns basically a 300% attack and defense buff to himself.
You believe this shit, Chi-Chi? Talking to my cat, he's giving me a stare down right now, like he heard you, and he's just like, "Ew,
Yeah, kid, boo. Shape up, boo.
shape up, boo, yeah."
But he gives 300% attack and defense for 7 turns. I think it's 150 and then another 150 for 7 turns. He has a high chance to dodge, which is 50% chance to dodge. His link set really isn't bad. And he has I believe it's a 50% chance to stun on super. So you build him with additionals, he just becomes a monster with the additional supers and the additional super and stun and dodge chance. I've beaten Super Battle Road, Extreme, and whatever he's in, all now because of him. He has carried, and I mean carried my teams through Super Battle Road. So that is why I'm giving him love. And you refuse to use him, so
I am. I'm gonna refuse till the day I die, unless something comes out where it's like, hey, you can only beat this boss if you have shape up boo, and then I'll think about using him.
Reps of 7, Super Battle Road. That's honestly where he did a lot because he never got hit. He did not get hit a single time, and I beat it on the first try. Man, I love that one. All right. This list, as at least for me, I don't know about Dale. We're going to go and he's going to start us. It took me a long time to actually make my list. Just because I was thinking favorite based on art, nostalgia, use, and ability-wise.
Yep. That's mine because there's a few nostalgia in here. There's a few art where just their ultra super is mwah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I can think of like 3 on hand.
Yeah, and then there's some where there's a couple where their use to trim it down. There's 2 where their use is just beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it on your list? There are.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's understandable. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of units in this game, and some of them are built to be good, and then you have other ones that are built to be terrible.
And then you have some that need to be built to be good.
Exactly. So, Dale, why don't you start off with your 8th favorite character unit in Dokkan?
All right. So, this man, when I first got him, I thought he was beautiful. He doesn't have all that much use in the world, but it's just nostalgia for being the first one of these I've got. And that's LR Trunks.
Physical one?
Physical LR Trunks.
I mean, you say he doesn't have much use. He's honestly, his biggest problem is a lack of defense, but he gets 50% for the turn, for I believe like a turn or 2.
Yes, but in most teams that he can be put in, there's another one that can be put in over him that's better.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand that, but you also can run him with the physical support Rage Trunks, that Easy A one.
Yes, which I have.
And that's a very good rotation.
Yeah.
But I'll let you finish your thought, then I'll say my thoughts.
It's just he hasn't come to a lot of use for me.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. He was my first LR, and I love him. He's like a first child. He's like a firstborn. I love him to death. He can do no wrong in my eyes. He just doesn't get a lot of use from me. He's like Broly. Broly, that Thigh Broly can never do wrong in my eyes.
Until he does not get a crit or get the key he needs.
Even then, it's like, it's okay, Broly. You'll kill him next time.
I can just imagine a sad Beefcake Broly crying into his muscles.
Just 8-foot Broly or 9-foot Broly crying into his muscles, fucking 6-foot nothing me tapping him on like mid body, like it's okay, buddy, you'll get him next time.
Just gently petting an ab that fits in
Yeah.
your entire hand. All right, we're going to talk LRs. This is not my first LR. However, this is my first rainbowed LR. He is aged amazingly well, and the unit is LR Bojack.
I just got him.
Who you just LR'd. And as you use him, as you come to use him, holy cow, are you going to understand why I like LR Bojack so much?
That's what I was going to ask earlier before you left your house. What kind of team should I run him on?
Any team he's good on. Okay, he's great on all of his teams because if you have it, one, he's sufficient with himself just because of how he's built. But two, if you have either Intelligence Metal Cooler or that AGL Full Power Bojack,
which I have.
You keep that Bojack on the team with this Bojack, those two link up well and are on, I'm pretty sure, every single team together. So that right there is an amazing build. Like an amazing turn. Bojack, one of the first LRs, and like summonable LRs, I believe, like 100% wise. He was a surprise LR that honestly took a lot of people by surprise and didn't think he deserved an LR. Yet this Bojack, defensively, is probably one of the best units in the game. I know we're not gonna. You said don't talk like we're not comparing this on the JP side, but I'm gonna bring up the JP side just for a little bit of clarification. I've liked him on global, but on JP side, this Broly Link level 10 can hit like a 6.8 million attack stat with a 400,000 defense. He is built tough, without a doubt.
He built different.
I mean, that's pretty.
He could have stopped Namek from exploding.
Yeah, that, and it's also based on his. He always gets 80% attack and defense unconditionally, but depending on HP, depends on how he actually is. If you have full HP, he gets an additional 70% attack, so he'll get 150% attack, 80% defense. And the lower HP you have, he'll get up to 80% defense. That's where like the 400,000 defense comes in.
It's not 80, by the way. It's 70.
Is it? Oh, 80. Yep. No, unconditional 80 and unconditional 80.
Extra 70.
Did I say extra 80?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what I meant, though. I was looking at it. I'm reading his passive and talking as I'm going. But Bojack, he has carried me on team like events I've taken him in. He has carried me through with his defense and offensive abilities. He also has like I can't even talk Bojack. I've taken him, and anytime I can take an extreme intelligence, I take Bojack. He is my go-to person. I have LR Cell. I have Kid Buu. I have all these new intelligence units. LR Bojack is my go-to no matter what.
See, an LR Cell kind of, I don't know. I LR Intelligence Cell. I feel like he doesn't. I feel like he doesn't hit hard. The best thing he has going for him for me is the fact that he dies and comes back and gives you full health.
Right. I mean, that he has a key problem unless you run him with another Cell. But even then, it's still kind of a key problem to get his 18 key super. Cell, since there's going to be a little bit of difference because you only have one. Like you've only pulled one of him, right?
Of Intelligence Cell?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I have him rainbowed, so I mean, offense, so I'm not going to say he doesn't attack. He hits good he's honestly a really good Dokkan Fest LR. But from your perspective, from numbers you have seen, I can understand because I think he's probably getting like a little less than 2, right around 2.
Yeah.
But LR Cell, he's a different one. He'd be one we'd talk about in a different one.
Yeah, if it was top 100, him and LR Ficell would definitely be there.
Oh yeah, LR Ficell is another one I like. He's not in this list, but I like LR Cell.
Yeah, LR Cell. It was a big debate for me for the longest time. Like, do I put him on there? I mean, I really like him, but I got these other ones that I like too. It was like a coin flip for him, really.
Yeah.
For him being on here and not being on here.
All right, let's go to your number 7. I'm honestly interested in how you're going to explain all your units.
So, my next one It's actually 2 because they can be flip-flops for either place.
Okay.
Because they both hold that same light. And I'm just gonna put him here because he's got less defense. Super Saiyan 4, Goku.
AGL
Not
or
LR,
oh, you mean the OGs,
strength.
the
I mean the
120s?
OGs.
What is it? I think they were year 3 anniversary.
Ah,
No, they were year 2 because first year was Gogeta, second year was them, third year was LR5, Gogeta, and Vegito.
mhm.
Then 4's now the Bluesians. Now we're getting UI in a month.
Yep. Yep. So I just this is another nostalgia one. I got him when I came back into the game like the second time before I actually stayed with it. I got him and uh Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Hey,
I got them
Vegeta.
both. I rainbowed them both from that same banner,
Mm.
and I have loved them ever since.
On,
Now, go ahead.
oh, sorry, I had a sneeze and I stopped myself from sneezing.
Oh. Ah. Now I know they've sort of kind of been power crept. Like, I mean, the Vegeta is still, he can still be run on a mono agility team just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the Goku, his defense kind of doesn't stack up.
Oh,
He's got what? Like, let me look here. He's got like 1,000 less defense overall.
yeah, that, and he has no defense in the passive. His overall thing is just he gains it for 6 turns.
Yeah.
Oh, so is he going to be the one you're going with, or are you going to talk about, or you said tied?
I'll talk about Vegeta next because, like I said, they could be flip flopped in either place. The one thing I still love about him to this day is the fact that they, instead of a traditional counter where they get attacked and they counter back, they dodge and counter with tremendous power.
Yeah, that.
I love it. I love the fact that you can go, haha, missed me, and give him a Kamehameha right to the face or a fucking Gallic gun. Or no, Vegeta's his final flash when he counters, ain't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I've used that one, so
Yeah, but I love the fact that basically, if they try to super you, you're just out of the way. They just go, I don't think so.
the biggest problem with that is it's at 30%. That 30%
Yeah.
is honestly an atrocity sometimes.
Back in the day, though, that was beautiful.
No, I mean, it's still super tech counters.
Yeah.
Are honestly really good. I always talk about Super Battle Road. I've beaten Super Battle Road because of counters.
Yeah, I mean they're there. They're definitely there for me.
Oh yeah. Am I good to go on mine, or do you want to talk about your Vegeta now?
I'll talk about him next.
Okay.
Because he's the next in spot.
Okay. My next one, the only reason he's not higher is because I have not had enough chance to use him yet, is the brand new LR Tech Gohan.
I knew you'd put him in there somewhere.
I mean, in all honesty, this Gohan, I'm looking at him right now. He has some very He has some very gorgeous art. And I'm also looking at this neat little rainbow star I have for him.
Go eat a big cock.
Editor!
Not doing anything about that one.
Just go slurp one down like a noodle. Just.
Okay, I honestly don't know if we have an editor, so
It's gonna be funny if you're screaming at no one. Go ahead, scream. No one can hear you.
Probably. But that means I'll have to put an explicit on this episode.
Why? Because I said cock.
And then you went into very graphic detail.
I didn't go into very graphic detail. I said slurp it like a noodle.
Anyway. I have not used this Gohan enough yet to fully know where he stands on my list. So I have him as number 7.
That's why I didn't put him anywhere on mine, because I have not used him enough.
I mean, I know for a fact he's in my top 10. That's why he's on my list.
Yeah.
I mean, the only unit that this was tying with was LR Boo Tanks. And I like this Gohan a lot more than the Boo-Tank, so I already know that much.
Oh, I know that much already.
Like the Gohan is a nuker. He's like, I believe, the second nuking LR, like actual summonable LR, aside from the 1,000-day Goku. We only have 3 of them. And holy cow, does he hit hard. I have had him numerous times get like just sitting around 6 million on an average turn, which is honestly unreal. Rainbow or not, that's still just unreal. Every turn, 6 million.
Yeah.
And holy cow. That just, I mean, also has to take into effect his 58%, 59%, no, 58% when performing an Ultra Super. But that's not why I like this Gohan so, I'm saying it. 1, he gets a key plus 1 per key sphere obtained, so he's technically always getting at least 2 orbs, no matter what. That, and he has a 30% chance to do an additional attack in his passive. So if you get his, like, say, 6 million attack stat, then he goes and does an additional super. I've had it. That's right around 3 million attack. He just, stat-wise, did 9 million. And then you have him built with more additionals like I do. He gets the exact same stat. He's just hit for technically 12 million damage and probably did 6 million overall.
I'm gonna be honest. He's the only reason I EZA'd not physical, my intelligence Janemba.
Your intelligence Janemba?
Or is it strength Janemba that is the EZA?
No, you're thinking of AGL Broly.
No, because I took him as a movie heroes league because that's what you need to fight Janemba.
No, you need fusion for Janemba.
Is it?
Yes.
No, maybe I am talking about LR Broly.
Yeah, you're talking about AGL Broly.
Yeah, because I mean he's the only reason I've EZA'd Broly.
Do it, Broly!
Because he just, even if my other characters never got a super, I could go, okay, Gohan's coming up next turn. He'll take out the EZA. He'll take out all 4 of these health bars right now.
Oh yeah, he's nuts. That and when his active skill, overall this Gohan gets stupid attack because, you know, he'll gain 59% from his active skill. He already gets his 58%. He'll gain an additional 58 when performing an Ultra Super. Then he'll gain another 59 if you're below
A certain amount of health.
58%. From the 5th turn with the Goku family. Well, Goku, movie hero Goku. So overall, that's 58, 56, 58. That's 166. He gets around like over, I think, like a 330% attack stat overall.
Mm-hmm.
That and his teams. The only problem I would have is he needs to be on Kamehameha and have that as a category. But you know what? This Gohan's great. I'm not gonna lie, I love this Gohan.
He's not bad.
All right, who's your number 6, brother?
Yeah, you know it already. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Ah, the LR.
No.
Do you even have the LR?
I do. I have both their LR forms.
Okay, I didn't know if you did.
Yep, I've got both the TUR of Super Saiyan 4s and both the LR of the Super Saiyan 4s.
Okay.
Now, they're not all rainbowed, but I would love to have those 2 LRs rainbowed.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a rainbow here or there, no matter what units it is.
Yeah. So, just like with the Goku, I pulled him the moment he came out. I pulled them and rainbow starred him the moment he came out. And when I came back, he is what made me stay because I finally had a mono team leader and a mono team that could actually do something in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't getting pushed down by any of the events to Dokkan Awaken other characters anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it was a tech one, and then I was like, I'm gonna stay away.
Yeah.
But he's one of the, when I pulled him, he's one of the main reasons I came back.
I got to give it to the Super Saiyan 4s, the OG ones. They kind of changed the game. They changed the game in a different aspect. 1, for the mono leads, and 2, they brought a lot of people to the fan base. We were like top grossing, I think, for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
which is a big thing to say in a phone game.
for real. With 100 new coming out an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love him. I think he might be uh yeah, I think those two were the first ones that I rainbow starred.
Mm,
And then
memories.
I think the next one that I rainbow starred was who is it here? It is the Super Spirit Bomb Goku was the next one that I rainbow starred.
I don't know if you can hear it. There's like all kinds of sirens.
I can't hear it, so
Okay. I'll go to that.
um
That Vegeta's a good. I love his defensive abilities beat the Goku.
yeah.
And I'm ready for them to get an easy A. I have a feeling they're going
Oh,
to come with
dude.
this anniversary, and it'll be a dual easy A because they came out at the exact same time.
Yeah, the moment they get their easy A, like the new Killing Caulifla.
Oh,
Easy A.
yeah.
But the moment they get that easy A, dude, oh man.
If you can beat it, you're gonna beat it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I can beat it, because it'll probably be Shadow Dragons if I had to guess.
Either that, it'll be Goku and Vegeta family just alternating.
Or Grade 8 Power. I mean, it could be any one of them.
Yeah.
Because now we have a competent Grade 8 Power lead with Super Saiyan 4 Broly.
Well, that yeah, global side.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go with it. I could understand though, and who knows? They could honestly just throw in a random category. Go take Team Bardock.
Or,
No.
Hey, it's Time Travelers or GT Saga. Like it could be any of them.
Okay, that'd be fun now that I think about it.
What, a GT Saga one?
Well, I mean, we don't have a GT Saga. Shadow Dragon's the closest we have.
Yeah.
People are wanting a GT Saga like Super Saiyan 4, like Transformation Goku, who goes from base form, grade up Super Saiyan 4.
That would be awesome to go base form 1, 2, 3, to child to golden grade 8 to 4 or something like that.
What people are wanting like a base form, like Kid Goku, base form GT Kid Goku.
Yeah.
After a few turns, like the strength one, after a few turns, he looks at the moon and goes into golden grade ape. And then after it's an actual force turn. And then next turn is Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Super Saiyan 4. Then that would honestly be really cool.
Oh, it really would. All right. This next one I'm going to talk about, I'm assuming you're done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This next one I'm going to talk about is for all the OGs out there. My man beat his 120% counterpart for a long time, Strength Gogeta.
He was gonna be on the list too, but I was like, there's more that I like.
He is a big nostalgia because back whenever I first started playing Dokkan on this account, I honestly started playing when the Vegito came out because I liked Vegito. I liked how he.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you were the one who told me about it when Vegito came back. But
yeah.
I remember having him, not understanding how team builds worked, but I knew, okay, this Vegito boosts blue, but I have this Gogeta. So I have old videos of me running Strength Gogeta who got no boost on the Vegito team. So him and the Vegito were kind of just paired up all the time. And I had so much fun with his Gogeta in his origin days. Then he got an easy A.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my gosh. He has one of the highest attack stats in the game, like at 21,000 for like easy A or not. He has one of the highest non-LR attack stats. I believe. Is he actually my highest attack? I'm going to actually look. Attack. You are. That ain't right. No, I had it set to Gogeta's. He is my highest attack stat unit. At 21,000. The only one behind him is Super 17 at 19.
Which I just got.
He's good. But Gogeta is a rainbow lead and has been forever. He now has the 70% attack and defense and HP for all types. And his attack and defense plus 77% is great. His super effective against all attacks is also great. And he also gets 7% attack and defense per, not defense, but 7% attack per rainbow obtained. So he'll get an additional 35% attack at 28 unless you build it to 35. It's very hard to get it built to get that 35, but it is possible.
It's possible. I've done it.
Yeah, you have
Dude, I've gotten lucky where it's just fucking
rainbows.
And I went, all right, Gogeta, you're up.
Yep. But he's main reason I have him here is just the nostalgia. Back on JP, the first time I played JP was during the 1 year anniversary. I pulled him on JP and had no clue what I was doing because 1, I didn't know Dokkan, and 2, I could not read Japanese. So I'll say, hey, Gogeta, let's have him on here, literally. Anyone else. But Gogeta's carried me through a lot, and he's, honestly, I prefer Gogeta to Vegito as a character.
I always have ever since that Janemba movie where him
Fusion Reborn.
and Vegeta, Fusion Reborn, where they fused. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was. I'm not gonna lie. But Gogeta, unfortunately, now with his intelligence counterpart, getting an easy A. I never thought I'd be so sad to see a unit get an easy A. But who's next for you? That was my 6th.
This one,
6.
he's on here just for the sheer hatred I had when I got him.
Okay, I thought you were about to say the sheer hatred I have for him.
No.
Who it be?
LR Spirit Bomb Super
Ah.
Saiyan 13, or not Super Saiyan 13, Super 13 Goku.
Oh yeah, the event that took 8 months. I actually looked. It took 8 months for the event to come back to global.
Yes. He's not on here just for sheer hate, but that's a main reason.
He's my favorite because I hate him.
Oh yeah, no, for real. It's like, oh, you spurned me, but you spurned me good. Right. I'll give it to you. That wasn't a baby hit you gave me. It's one of those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's just. I mean, starting off, I think he's the only Super Saiyan's lead I have.
No, you have Namek Saga Goku.
I forgot that he's a Super Saiyan lead.
And Namek Saga.
Yeah. But number 1, his Ultra Super.
Yeah.
His Ultra Super animation. Just him, just like a close up of his face and him screaming.
You know he's called He's called Gumku just for that reason because it shows his gums.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll agree. I love that Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. Unfortunately, I don't have him on my list because of reasons. But not him not being around for so many months is a big reason too.
Yeah. Well, plus he gets 2 ki per rainbow sphere.
Yeah.
He randomly changes key spheres to rainbow spheres.
Mm-hmm.
And then gets attack and defense plus 7 per key sphere and then another additional attack plus 7 per Super Saiyan's ally you have.
Yeah.
Besides himself, of course.
So he's getting up to 21. He can have 21% per orb, and that being on an LR. I typically have him sitting around 4 million at the lowest, typically.
It's beautiful. I mean,
yeah, it's
and plus he gets a guaranteed attack and defense plus 59%.
Yeah, and his Ultra Super has that ceiling, which is really helpful.
It is.
I like the Goku, but he's not in my top favorites, unfortunately. At least on this list. Just for some very specific reasons. But I'm not hating on him. I'm not going to hate on him in this one. So, we're going to go to, am I good for my number 5?
Yeah, go ahead. Hit it up.
This one is close to my heart All because was talked about in our first ever Dokkan win.
No.
Can you take a guess? He starts with a V.
Go ahead.
Vegito 4. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. He came into the world. Everyone thought he was going to be a Dokkan Fest, and he wasn't. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. If he was a Dokkan Fest, I would have never got him.
Yeah, no kidding. And he would, if he was a Dokkan Fest, he'd have a glorious sticker on him right about now.
Oh yeah.
Him and Broly would have a better sticker. I think. But I like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito for a couple reasons. One, his team, his crossover category, is amazing. I beat Super Battle Road Time Travelers with crossover. That and on his super, he raises defense for the one turn, which is I believe for him is a 50% defensive raise. I believe is what it actually is.
So I don't know. I'm not actively looking at him to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't say 50%, but I believe the number for him is 50%. It's either 30 or 50, and I'm thinking it's 50. I'm thinking it's 50. But so you have him come into the turn. Mine is rainbowed, of course. I got super lucky on the banner. Out of my like 800 summons I did, I got super lucky. But he'll be sitting there like 160,000 defense, and then super and boom be sitting at like 240. That and one of my favorite things is his passive. Not his attack and defense, but it is dual support categories. Because he both crossover and Giant Ape gets 2 key, will get 1 key attack and defense plus 20. And so if they fit both, like Vegito and Broly, they're getting 2 key, 40% attack and defense, and they're already 140% attack and defense. That and his 50% chance to counter supers is fun. It's man, I love Vegito.
Yeah, he's really good.
His art, I love his SSR art, is like one of my favorites in the game. I'm not going to lie.
It's not a bad art.
No, I guarantee it's truly it's in my top 5, without a doubt, as my favorite art in game. But the Vegito himself can carry himself on whatever team you put him on. Well, that he fits into. Because he's sufficient to himself. He always has 8 key. And any team he's actually can fit on, he has 8 key no matter what. If it's a 3 key, and if it's a 4 key, he has 10 key no matter what. He's very sufficient. And his link set also really help.
Yeah.
But Vegito 4. He's going to be very important to this Dokkan win. All right. We've done our first 4. That was 5th. Dale, who's your 4th?
Transformation Goku. I got to give it to him.
Which one? AGL?
Which one? Yeah, AGL.
Okay, the Namek Saga's another transformation Goku.
Yeah. Yeah, like the full transformation from
Super Saiyan to Blue.
Super Saiyan to Blue.
Yeah.
I love him. This is like what the first transformation we had that is from base all the way up to Blue in ascending order.
Yeah, him and the Frieza came out. They were very surprising units. They literally came out of the blue, and people were.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the Goku right now. Yeah, I like the Goku. Continue.
Yeah. I mean, just the art through each of the transformations as he suddenly rotates towards the screen with each transformation. He goes from side view to full frontal view.
You know,
each transformation.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. He gets angrier and he turns slightly more with every transformation.
And then then come God, he's staring at you, and come Blue, his arms are up.
Yeah, he's ready to throw hands. He woke up and chose violence.
Yeah. I never noticed that. He just slowly turns. But
yeah.
I love this Goku. First time I
Oh,
beat
yeah.
Legendary Goku event, I actually used this Goku.
This Goku I rainbow starred him when he first came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I curse myself for it because to this day I still get him whenever
Yeah.
he's in a rotation. I still get him. I've had enough that if I would have saved, I would have one right now that would be fully awoken and three dupes in.
At that point, it just becomes It just becomes stupid that the game does this.
Yep. So instead of using Kai's on him,
You use Goku's.
I use those Gokus.
Makes sense.
I put those Gokus in him and dupe him, or not dupe him, but give him his key boost, and he's at 10. So now I've just been selling any other ones I get.
I mean, all else fails, you can keep the base form and use him as a defensive stacker in the like Legendary Goku event or something. People do that.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not about that life. Other than that, his passive, I could does his passive change? Yeah,
It alters at every form. Like he'll go like first form is like say 80% attack and defense, reduces damage by 21%.
yeah,
And then it
yeah. So
and then come to blue, it goes up to he loses defense but gets 25% damage reduction.
yeah, so as he gets to Super Saiyan 3, I think his defense is the highest at plus an additional 40% defense, plus reduces damage received by 23%. And then once he hits God, he loses that extra defense, gains an extra percent of damage reduction, and then when he gets to Super Saiyan, he has an immediate always hit crit.
Okay, I don't want to correct you, but the Goku has 20% defense in his God form.
Yeah, he loses 20% because he goes from 40 at Super Saiyan 3 to 20.
I thought you were saying that he had no defense in his God form, and then come blue form he has the defense reduction, damage reduction.
Yeah. Well, again, and he's got that once only critical hit and key plus 12. So he immediately gets his super.
That was one thing that surprised people the most, is because him and the Frieza were the first two units in game ever to have a guaranteed critical, and that was the biggest thing ever in this game. It was a guaranteed critical.
Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had all three transformations. It was yet again. It was a toss up, like which of these, because I love them all, but I only want one of them on here. So it was between Vegeta, who's rainbow starred, the Goku, who's rainbow starred, and Vegeta. If I would have done Vegeta, I would have two of him rainbow starred right now because that's how many I've gotten of him.
Yeah, Vegeta, no matter what banner he's on, Vegeta cannot not make an appearance. He has to let you know that he is there.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm here. He's like that drunk uncle at the party who kicks down the door and goes, I'm here.
He's Team Rocket. He's not even good anymore. He's not. Yeah. He's nothing. He's just, I'm getting sold off again.
Yeah, blasting off again. And he disappears into a white star, and you go, I know for a fact I'll see him next banner.
Yeah, I'll see him next week.
Yeah, I'll see him again next week. Here it comes.
Yeah, he's him and the Goku. I've only pulled one of the Friezas, and
the same here.
I mean, truly, I'm not disappointed by not pulling the Frieza, but
well, even with the Frieza, because Frieza regains health every time that Frieza comes on board and transforms.
No, he's a good unit. I truly prefer. I mean, I'm not disappointed I don't have him, but overall, I think the Frieza's a better unit. If that makes sense, I prefer the Frieza, but I'm okay with only having the one Frieza and the Rainbow Goku.
Yeah,
and the Rainbow Vegeta.
The reason Frieza didn't make it on here is because I just got him recently. Like a month or two ago, whenever that big banner came out from all the Dokkan Fests.
Oh, that was 350. That was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's how recently I've got him, and I haven't used him very much because until I started actually easy Aing characters, he never had a place on a team because I never ran Wicked Bloodline or Extreme teams.
Fair enough. I mean, that at least makes sense as to why.
Yeah, and so whenever I needed him for the Wicked Bloodline, whenever I needed to easy A Golden Frieza, he was part of that Wicked Bloodline team,
Fair enough.
along with his older brother, who I love that Dokkan card. I love that Dokkan unit, but he's not on the list.
No, that's honestly surprising.
Yeah, actually, I'm switching up my list because there's one character on here who can disappear.
Well, I'm guessing you're done with your number.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
All right, my number 4 is another nostalgia, and the one that brought me back into Dokkan. Super Vegito.
You bitch. I guess he's the one that's disappearing then. 'Cause he's on mine.
I mean, we both can talk about him and say, "Hey, this is it."
Yeah, but we'll let it be known that I love him, especially after Easy A. But since you're talking about him now, he's gonna get switched off for the other one.
You know what? I think it's more poetic that I talk about him because he was my first SSR on this game.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was my first SSR. He was my first summonable rainbow, and he was the first Easy A I truly went ham for. Super Vegito was, I believe, the first 70% lead in the game, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. It was either him or Broly were the first two.
Yeah.
I don't know which, but I know those were it was one of those two first. I pulled Vegito long before the Hidden Potential was on Global. And so for the longest time, before it came, I was running Super Vegito and dominating every event with just the Vegito, because the counters.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I prefer these
beautiful counters.
Especially, and then whenever he didn't get back, I was honestly really disappointed for the longest time because everyone was sitting there talking about the Rainbow Vegitos, doing all this stuff, and I'm sitting there with my 55 Vegito just high-fiving it, 5-5, high five.
Yeah. The dude, that's what mine's at.
I thought you had a dupe in your Vegito.
I've got a dupe in the physical one.
I thought you had 2 in him.
I think the physical one's the only one I've got dupes in.
Okay, I guess I had a mess. Okay, I thought you had 1 in blue and 2 in Phi.
I don't think I have any in blue. I can go check his Hidden Potential real quick, but I don't think I do because I would have done it while I was easy A-ing him.
But Vegito counters. He truly changed the game of Dokkan in a whole different way.
No dupes in him.
Oh, okay. He's still good, but
he's even with no dupes, he's beautiful.
Yeah. But Vegito changed the game of Dokkan as we know it. I truly think, in his era, changed Dokkan. All these 70% leads and 100% no-key leads were coming out. And you know who was still getting talked about? Vegito. You know, back when the 120s came out and categories came out before the physical Vegito, you know who was getting talked about on his team? Still AGL Vegito. He aged so well and was one of probably the longest running units in the game. It's because 80% damage reduction with counter. You get critical in him, and holy cow, he gets 30% and before Super Easy A on Super Buff. Like Vegito, holy cow. Mostly he's on here just for the nostalgia reason for me. He's one of my favorite units.
Yeah, just so you know, Vegito would have been my next one.
Haha! How
You
poetic!
beat me to him.
How poetic! But honestly, Vegito just holds a very special place in my Dokkan heart because of what all he's done for me. He's carried me through events, except Super Battle Road. He hits hard. Link's amazing. Just Vegito's overall built as a very good unit.
Yeah.
So we're on to our final 3.
Yeah.
What's your third, Dale?
That Dokkan Fest cooler. I mean, like, you made me think about it whenever I was talking about the Transforming Frieza. and how much of a boon he is to my team. Because without him, I would have never easy a lot of characters.
Fair enough.
Without him, I would have never come down this road of no money for easy-ing and no Kais. Because this man kicked it all off with his transformation boost, terrifying conquerors boost. Because of just so I could start easy-ing.
Cooler, for the longest time, was the best TUR in the game because of how he was built.
Yeah.
Because I think 73% of the game is pure or hybrid Saiyans, and that's what he works well against.
Oh yeah, because what is it? He transforms when there's a pure or hybrid Saiyan category starting from the third turn, or he'll transform anyways out after 6 turns.
Yeah. Cooler was overall a nuts unit. I like Cooler. He's one of my favorite Dokkan Fest units in the game.
Mm-hmm. And his I don't know if you would call it his final it's Frieza's final form, the form that he's in, like where he doesn't have the mask and the big horns.
Yeah, his fourth form.
Yeah, that form, it's super attack where he's in the water, shoots him it's just like a beautiful scene, like damn near anime quality. Shoots the guy, shoots whoever you're fighting into the water. They fall down a waterfall, and then he quickly chases and throws one down.
Yeah, Cooler's so powerful. He brings water to the game.
Yeah, for real. He brings animated water to the game.
I can honestly agree. I can honestly agree and say it's fine to have him in the top 3. Someone out there will be upset that he's not number 1, but
I've got a better number.
Well, can I talk about my third?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I didn't know if you were done.
No, I'm done.
My third has the best art, in my opinion, in Dokkan overall.
Yeah.
One of the best events in Dragon Ball Super as these two paired up. Can you take a guess?
Oh, yeah. I know who they are.
I mean, there's 2 of them. You have the Goku and Frieza, which could be a possibility, or...
Mm-hmm. Or the new Goku and Vegeta.
Yep, that's them. I have to say, this art, I'm looking at it right now, is probably the best art in the game. The contrasting colors, like they contrast yet they don't, because the shades and stuff. The way they are built, the only complaint I have is their category leader skill they have. Desperate Struggle and Join Forces. The Join Forces I'm okay with. Desperate Struggle is kind of iffy.
All Out Struggle.
JP is desperate. That's what I was... Things get walked over here on Global.
Well, because there are words that don't quite.
Yeah. So I say desperate just because it's actual JP. That's why I was... But yeah. All Out over here on the for you global players.
Global.
One global player. But their art is one. Their leader skill is the only thing that didn't put them higher up. Their passive, which is one of my favorite in game, they gain up to 3 additional attacks with rainbows. I'm sure you know this. So I
know it.
They can
I want them.
Yeah. If you don't have them with anything built, they can have up to 4 attacks per turn at most. They at least get, because a lot of times you'll get at least 1, so they'll have a super and then 1 additional, like just punch.
Yeah.
So having them,
I've used them.
They're fun. Like without a doubt, they're one of my favorite LRs in game. But their nuking thing even gets better because they get a 7% chance to crit per rainbow orb obtained. So, up to 3.
Yeah.
I think it is anyway. Plans to perform an critical hit plus 7%, key plus 2, and launches additional attack. Actually, it doesn't even specify 3. It just says 3 attacks. So they have up to a 28% additional chance to crit based on the rainbow orbs. And with having up to, let's say if you get them up to 5 attacks per turn and each one is a crit, They're doing a crap ton of damage. That and their active skill. It's my favorite in game. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of the card whenever they go back to base form and then transform back into this art.
Right.
But yeah, they're honestly in the top. They're one of my favorite Dokkan Fest units, one of my favorite LRs, favorite art. If we ever do a favorite art one, but that has to be YouTube only because of picture.
Yeah, that way we could show pictures.
Just sit here describing in very great detail the art of the card. But yeah, they're my third. Who's your second?
Well, my second.
Let me take a guess at one of your two favorite units.
Go ahead.
Do you have LR Hercule on this list?
I do not.
Okay, good.
I do not.
Good.
He is a beautiful boy. I was fixing to say, but he's not this beautiful boy who also makes a comeback in the #1 spot. This beautiful boy, he came out, he made one of my favorite characters canon. It's the Bluesians in #1 and #2.
Wait, I thought you said we have to have the units.
I have both the units, asshole.
Do you? Wouldn't you pull Tech Vegito?
No, the Gogeta Bluesians.
Oh, okay.
They are my favorite boys. That's why I said they made my all-time favorite boy canon.
Okay.
So the first one is Agility Super Saiyan Goku. Just a beautiful boy.
You mean Gogeta?
Yeah, Gogeta, not Vegito. You said Vegito and got stuck in my fucking head.
No, you said Goku.
Oh, did I?
You said AGL Goku.
Well, Goku is a beautiful boy because he makes up this beautiful boy.
Yep.
Just I don't know what to say. This one, just like the next one, the art of his super attack, especially when he transforms after what is it, like 3 turns?
I think it's 5. I'll go look.
Yeah, 5th turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I mean the art of his transformation card, just mwah,
You know what? You're not wrong.
just beautiful. He once he transforms, he gets, what is it, a high chance, including to dodge, including super attacks.
50%.
Yep. His attack, the Stardust Breaker, where it shows him like running, throwing the 2 key balls, making a smoke screen, and then just a volley of key into the ground.
I was actually watching the movie the other day and never actually realized it. That smoke screen is made to depict that Broly was shooting at Gogeta.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's because the only reason he does the jump is because Broly was attacking him. That's the only reason he does the jump behind.
But it's just that's, you can't see it, but it's like an Italian. You put your hands together like you do in the Italian voice, and then you kiss the tip of your fingers and
Mwah!
That's what it is, dude. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're passive because they're a movies 150 lead or a fusion 130 lead. They're beautiful in a final trump card team, especially when they're linked up with the other beautiful boy that's in #1. It's just it's amazing. I love them. They are really what catapulted me from doing Dokkan here and there
to doing Dokkan now.
Yeah, for real. They really catapulted me to do, like, oh man, I've got this final trump card team now. I can actually go do I can go do any event I want now.
Hey Dale, it changed you to Dokkan now from Dokkan when?
Yeah. Shut up. Talk about your second.
I was over here just laughing silently for like a minute as soon as I said Dokkan now.
You've ruined my AGL Gogeta boner for now.
Ah.
Talk about your number 2.
Well, my number 2 was the canon form of them together for the longest time. And I just realized half my list comprises of this character.
A lot of my list comprises of one or the other of that character.
I have physical Super Vegito. Not Super Vegito, physical Vegito Blue, I mean.
Yeah.
Physical Vegito Blue. I'm going to talk about post and then, pre and then post, EZA. Was the first unit in the game to have multiple supers, damage reduction, and counters. Vegito Blue was literally built so much different than any other unit in the game. That's why he is the only unit in the game built like him.
He built different.
He truly is. I guarantee you, they tested him out as a theory, and then realized, oh my god, what have we done?
What have we created?
Yeah, we've created God and the devil in one. There is no God anymore. It's just Vegito Blue. But pre-EZA, his only thing was slightly lack of damage, just because without greatly raising, he could still hit hard. He'd probably get, I think, about up to like 3 to 4 million a turn if done right. If support and he crits, like just based off supers alone.
Coming from a person who doesn't have him EZA'd, he doesn't hit that hard compared to other characters.
Yeah. I mean, but you go there for his 30% damage reduction, his up to 4 attacks, and the counters, no matter what. Then post EZA. Oops, sorry.
Here's what it is. You go for Vegeta, you stay for the counters and the extra attacks.
Yeah. And then post EZA, we had our video, our last one was our favorite EZAs, and he was my favorite EZA.
I don't remember what I said my favorite EZA was. I think it was Tech Golden Frieza, right?
Maybe.
It was one of the Friezas. It was either Full Power Frieza or Tech Golden Frieza.
Full Power Frieza was your 5th.
Was it? Yeah.
Because
it was probably Golden Frieza.
I mean, I haven't gone back and listened to our own podcast, so
I try not to.
Aw.
I don't like hearing my own voice. So
it's just a support, man. We just do this, and now it seems like we're bigger than we actually are. But Vegito Blue, who now greatly raises attack and defense for the turn on Super, which is a 50% raise, gets up to 5. Is it 4? It's 4 attacks. Right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not looking at him.
I am. It's up to 4 attacks, and each one could be a super attack. So he could technically raise his attack and defense by 200% mathematically in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
And he crits on those. I have him built with a lot of crit. 21 crit. That's a 42% chance to critical.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot like my 24 per additional Beerus. I say that Dale knows the whole story of the Beerus.
Yeah.
But honestly, the way he's was built back then, which is accidental, I'm going to say was honestly an accident, has made him become one of the best units in the game because of the additionals, the counters, the raising attack and defense, his link set. Holy cow, is amazing. That he was the first Heroes lead we had back in the day was 50%. Now it's 4 key with 80%. Mm-hmm. But that and he has some pretty cool art. I remember everyone being hyped for Vegito Blue because, it's a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito! But yeah, Vegito Blue is my second favorite overall in the game. Like second favorite unit on the global side. And then we were down to 1. Dale.
And then there was 1.
Who's your 1?
So, my number 1, the goodest fusion boy I know. It's obviously Boo and Hercule fused together.
Your grammar!
I know. But the goodest fusion boy, LR Strength Gogeta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick it apart piece by piece. I'm gonna save my favorite part till the end.
All right, I'll just sit here sipping on my soda pop, my unnamed soda pop.
We're gonna start with his unconditional, or we'll start with his leader skill. Final Trump or Fusion. Dual category lead. Key +3. HP attack and defense plus 150. That is just beautiful. Just beautiful.
And the way they're built, like the low numbers, people once griped about the low numbers, but those low numbers actually even them out from being too busted.
Oh yeah. If they had higher numbers, they'd be busted and they would overtake Vegito Blue as best character in game.
Well, I'm talking about like TUR wise.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
sorry, continue.
Then you get their passive, which they unconditionally get an extra 70% attack and defense, an extra key +3. They launch an additional attack that has a chance to become a super, a medium chance of becoming super. So what is that? Like 30%,
Yeah, 25.
25. So you got a 1 in 4 chance of them supering a second time if you don't already have additional in them.
Yeah.
High chance of evading if they're the third attacker, including super attack. So they can just nope right out of the way. They don't counter, but they dodge all damage, take no damage as third attacker if they get their dodge off.
Yep.
And plus, at the end of 4 turns, or at the start of the 4th turn, they transform. And boy, howdy, do they transform.
Some of the coolest transformation in game. The Vegito one's honestly a lot better than Gogeta. The transformation.
Is, but after they transform, their passive, it jumps from 70% to 77. You get an additional 5 key now. Plus an additional attack and defense +7, up to 77 with each attack performed. Their attacks become effective against all types as a first or second attacker, and they launch an additional super attack and have a high chance of evading the attack once again, with including super as third attacker.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on what you need once they transform, they have it all locked down. If you need stupid damage, you throw them in first or second slot. If you need that dodge, you throw them in the third slot and hope.
Yeah, they're.
I mean,
honestly, I liked both of the blue fusions.
Yeah. And then their active skill.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh man, that active skill. Once again, take your hand, put it like you're doing an Italian accent, and do it with me. Mwah!
Okay, you guys can't see it, but Dale actually has 4 hands.
Yeah.
He has his hands, and my hands are reaching through my computer, and
I'm kissing his fingertips too.
It's 4. Just ready? 3, 2, 1.
Mwah!
Oh, your mouth is so wet.
It is. I've been drinking a lot of grape soda and eating a lot of marshmallows.
That's the weirdest combination.
That's actually what I'm eating and drinking. But it can be activated only once when facing an enemy whose HP is 50% or less, starting from the next turn.
Yeah.
That greatly raises attack temporarily, though, and causes ultimate damage to enemy.
It's the max amount of damage you can do in the game is ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a way, too. I don't know if you know this, but do you know the glitch that is actually it can be exploited with that active skill?
Mm-mm.
If the only difference is, I don't know if it's actually meant to be a glitch or not. People call it a glitch. If you put your active skill unit, Vegito or Gogeta, let's say Gogeta because he has super effective against all types in first or second slot, in that third slot and let him do his active skill, his dodge actually carries over if you move him to the first or second slot.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Yep. The only thing is you lose super effective. So instead of doing, say, 4 million, you only do 2, but then you have a 50% chance to dodge, or you could have the 4 million active skill with no dodge.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Then we're gonna talk about the art. So, I mean, the regular art, it's like any of the other fusions, except it's instead of the fusion being behind, like a ghostly form, it's the fusion smack dab right up front, right in your face, ready to kick your teeth down your throat with an overlaid Goku and Vegeta in the back screaming.
I like the arts of these two. I think the Vegito one's a little cooler. I like the Vegito art more than the Gogeta.
Yeah. And then we get, once he transforms, you get that Super Saiyan Blue. He's in his fighting stance. It's almost a mix of Goku and Vegeta's fighting stance.
I'm looking at that arrogant smirk he has.
Dude, it's such a cocky smirk. That's one of the things I don't like when they brought back Gogeta is Gogeta and Vegito back before Super had two completely different personalities.
They still do.
They still do, but Gogeta was nowhere near as cocky.
No, Vegito's the arrogant one. Gogeta was always get stuff done quick.
Yeah. Whereas like Vegito, he's like and just playing games like, look how good I am. You can't even touch me.
Are you crying? Are you seriously crying right now?
And Gogeta's was more like, I want to go home. I'm gonna punch this dude's face into his chest and turn him into a T-Rex.
I saw a meme. It was of that moment. Gogeta stopped Whis from embarrassing Broly, only to embarrass Broly himself.
Yeah. he did him dirty in front of his whole squad.
Fun fact, whenever Gogeta went blue, he never got touched.
Yeah.
All right.
And then just wait.
Okay, I'll wait.
You hit the transformation. The scene that plays during the transformation where he suddenly appears out of that crater. He just jumps up and he's like, now I'm ready to go. And then you hit it off with his active skill, where it is complete anime likeness, almost 1-for-1 from the movie, of him charging his ultimate Kamehameha and firing it off. And you just see whatever in front of him gets decimated, just gone, disappears.
And then that throw, if you kill the enemy, he just throws it extra.
Yeah, like that's the best way to KO an enemy is ultimate Kamehameha. He turns around, takes his hand from his left shoulder to his right waist, and just throws the extra key off to the side and walks off, and it KOs. And you're just like, ah!
He doesn't walk off, but now that would be amazing if he just just begins to turn.
No, he turns around completely after he's done.
No, he doesn't. He just sits there. He just swipes it and looks.
I thought he turned around, but that would be beautiful if he turns around. Just
Power Rangers.
A last little disrespect, like you weren't even worth all my key.
Yep. All right.
My good. It's just go ahead, dude. My Gogeta boner's back.
Well, I'm gonna talk again of the canon form, Dale.
He's canon now, asshole.
Of the OG himself.
Oh, you mean like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta?
I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta held the title of strongest character for 15 years.
He did.
And that's
yet another character that got it done.
Yeah, all the Gogeta
did him dirty in front of a squad.
Yep. But this one recently got a Dokkan Fest a few months back. Dale got the physical variety, or the physical evil, this extreme Dokkan Fest, while I got the strength.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who?
I got a feeling I know.
Strength! Vegito.
Yep.
My all-time favorite LR, Dokkan Fest LR, my all-time favorite second favorite Dokkan Fest. But holy cow, this Vegito! You want to talk about being built different? All the Vegitos are game-changing units, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
It's all. I beat a Super Battle Road using a Battle of Wits, using this Goku and Vegeta as Vegito. But the categories, but the Battle of Wits, which is a new one, which is really good. It's mostly Vegitos, but you know what? That's okay. And then the Majin Buu Saga, which finally got a good upgrade from the 130% attack from the physical Vegito. So you can have units like Kid Buu on there, making them even better, which I truly do, just to flex. Watch him hit for like 6 million damage.
He's gonna flex it out.
Yeah, it's so fun. Their super attack, which raises attack and defense for 1 turn, this is the 30%. And that's just on normal, and I think it's the same for Ultra? Yeah, it's the same for Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to get their Ultra Super because they also get the additional key. 1 key per type obtained, which honestly is kind of weird whenever you try to math it out, because if you get 2 strength orbs, you actually get like 6 key, as opposed to, older ones where if you get 1 orb of that type, you technically get 3 for it, like, stuff and stuff.
Yeah, like stuff and stuff.
Like the Super Saiyan 4 LRs. They actually gain 2 key. They actually double the key for AGL for their typing orbs.
Yeah.
But then the best part comes in their passive. Well, one of the best parts. Their their attack and defense plus 120, great number. They reduce damage by 30%. Also another good number. You have them like 150,000 defense, roughly-ish. You can get them to that number. And then they have 30% damage reduction. It's like Super 17. That's why Super 17 was so high in my EZA list, was because of that damage reduction with the defense. And then they also have a 30% chance of launching an additional super attack. So, that right there, if you have them no built, you could have 2 attacks per turn. Then you have them built with additionals, and then you have up to 3. But wait.
There's more.
You gotta do it in a very serious voice. There's more.
I'm Billy Mays here.
I'm Billy Madison, and welcome back to There's More. Their transformation is not physical. I keep saying physical super. That's a stupid unit. Is Super Vegito. And holy cow, he has a really great art. It's not the best. It's in my top 10 arts. But this Vegito, 1 recovers 50% HP. His active skill allows you to transform, I believe it's 70% HP or lower? Let me see.
I don't know. I don't have him.
77% or lower starting from the 4th turn. So you can honestly get that pretty easily. He recovers the 50% HP, which is really good, no matter how much lower HP. He loses his defense reduction, or damage reduction, but gains an additional 30% to attack and defense. And medium chance of performing critical hit. That's a 30% chance right there. He counters with tremendous power upon receiving attack. Normals. That's one big thing, because I've taken him to the Legendary Goku event the first time I got him, and he was critting every attack, every counter against that Goku for like 2 million. He's unreal. And then the best part of him, he gains an additional 5 key and can foresee enemy super attack for 10 turns from his first appearance. And so all turns for the next basically 5 rotations, or 10 turns but just 5 offset rotations, is you can foresee all super attacks. So run him on a team, which I have done, of Strength Vegito, Intelligence LR Vegito, and then AGL Vegito, and let's say Vegito 4. That right there are 4 countering units. And have them on each rotation, you're literally going to counter, no matter who you fight, to death. If you don't get supered. Holy cow. And he has a glorious animation, which I actually was watching Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and saw. I haven't seen. It's been a while since I've seen the anime, but it looks like if they took it from the anime, I don't know if they did, but they took it basically movement for the Kakarot game. Super attack animations. And even the voice acting, which is from Kakarot. I did find that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, you go back and I was watching it, unless they literally just record it, it's literally the exact same tone, exact same everything. Give it to me, now! This is how you do it, right? Yep, thanks, Vegeta. This is Super Vegito! With the echo. But, yeah. Super Vegito, one of my, overall, is possibly my favorite unit on Global.
Global.
I mean, there's only one other unit who's on JP that I prefer to Vegito here.
Jiren.
Actually, no.
Oh, wow. Surprising. Is it LR Hercule?
LR Turles Army. Or Turles Squad, depending on how you want to say it.
I don't know if you can count like 6 other dudes as an army.
Well, I mean, I'm looking here at Metal Cooler. There's only 5 other units on its card.
Yeah, but Metal Cooler literally had an infinite amount of Metal Coolers.
Yeah, I know. But still. Or I'm going based on card art. That's why I said army. But, man. That's why I said half my list is Vegetos. I had 4, original, blue, and strength. And I almost talked about Candy Vegito as an honorable mention. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I had a fight between my honorable mentions. I'm not gonna lie myself. Because the other honorable mention I wanted to put was LR Majin Vegeta. Just for
Fan-wise
nostalgia of like, that's when I was old enough to really understand what he was doing when he killed himself to try to kill Boo.
Yeah.
Like it. I mean he was gonna be there, and I was like, yeah, but Broly has a little bit more nostalgia for me, and he's the goodest boy, top of tops.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly. Like, it makes perfect sense as to why you have that. But, man. Vegito! Can we just agree that there's no, aside from the original tech and intelligence base form Vegetos, there's not a bad Vegito in the game?
Oh, I'll agree. I mean, even even the joke character Candy Vegito is amazing.
Yeah. Super Battle Road. I beat with him. Will refuses to get him, says he's not worth it, but man, he's a good unit.
I'm normally a person who does not go out of his way to go get story characters. I made sure to get that one.
Yep. 50% dodge. Now has an easy A, which you haven't done just because it's only been around the one time.
Yeah, well, that and it's an easy A area.
Honestly, it wasn't that hard. Like, all things considered, that really wasn't hard.
No, it's just I don't understand how to get into easy A area.
Some of them are just unlocked, and other ones are just there. Like, you have to go do specific stuff.
Yeah, then I don't understand, so I don't do them.
Fair enough. But, do you have anything else to add before I say our next topic?
No, I'm good. In fact, I would like it if you hurried up, because I may be about to have a present in my pants if you don't.
Well, same here. Wait, okay, I know I said, but do you have 5 stones to do our summon?
I got 13.
Okay. Well, our next topic, before we end it, I want us to talk about our least favorite things Dokkan has done.
Oh boy, get ready for a rant from Dale.
I had a feeling this one will be a long one. Because, like, this one now was an hour. Hour and 25, basically.
I am going to rant my heart out. I'm going to find the strongest, tallest soapbox I can find. I'm going to shout into all your ears about why I hate some things.
And let's aim, because Will should be back with us next episode, unfortunately. Play our sad music, if we have an editor, I don't know.
Or do you want I am lost
All
in a
by
rainbow?
all by myself.
You're not, though. I'm here.
All by myself on my side of the computer.
Yeah, you are alone in that because I have both my cats.
Yeah. The house I'm house sitting at has 2 cats. They're just not in here. I think I'm too loud.
Probably.
But yeah, we're gonna discuss. I think let's go for 5. Our 5 least favorite things Dokkan has done, and that could be an introduction of a unit. That could be getting rid of a different thing, which they really haven't done.
Can mine be 3 because one of them is going to be really long.
If let me guess, you're gonna talk about the Pure Saiyan stuff.
Well, that and the other one that I hate.
Hercule?
No, I love Hercule. Hercule is top 3 goodest boy.
I'm Hercule, and I beat Majin Buu. And this is him right here to even tell you about it.
It goes the bestest goodest boy, Broly. Second goodest boy, Hercule. Third goodest boy, Gogeta.
I thought about to say Broly, OG Broly, New Broly, Caroly.
No, there is a special place in my heart for OG Broly, who is just a man-eating, man-slaughtering monster who is so angry just because he remembered as a baby Goku cried a lot.
Broly is actually a baby whenever you think about it. He's an emotional.
Broly is a temper tantrum throwing 2-year-old. I will concede that.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna talk about. Okay, I'll talk to you, Dale, beforehand, and then kind of see what you have, because this is going to be our first one for the new year. Whenever I upload this next upcoming one, so if it's long, if you can talk for a while, I don't care.
Oh, I can talk forever.
Well, I
especially about the Pure Saiyans.
Fair enough. But I mean, like time-wise, if time allows you to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna talk like I'll even say one of the things: the World Tournament.
Ugh. Make it 4 for me. I forgot about that fucking thing because I don't touch it.
Nope. The only reason I'm gonna do it for this upcoming one is so I can get the Link Buddy for Tech LR Gohan, who's an AGL World Tournament's SSR Gohan.
Yeah, that might be the only reason I touch it, because otherwise I stay away like it has the plague.
Yep. So that could be that, and I got other stuff I want to talk about too. So, Dale, you want to do our summon, and then I'll end us with a summon?
Yep, I'm summoning off of the Dragon Carnival.
All right.
Oh, I got Goten and Yamcha. It's not gonna be anything good.
You know, I actually found out I have done math, and I could be wrong. Do you have an 18% chance to get an SSR?
Let's see, he went Super Saiyan 2. Oh, I got Fasha.
SSR Fasha or SR Fasha?
SR Fasha.
I would have laughed if you got an SSR Fasha. I mean, grade 8 Fasha is not bad. All right, just because I want the red coins, I'm gonna go summon in this horrible Tanabata banner. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this banner. This is gonna be a thing I'm gonna talk about. Is this stupid, stinking banner?
You and me both. You and me both. Any one of them banners, they can just eat my butthole.
Oh yeah. It's not this banner in specific, but anyway, I'll go do my single. I'm gonna do it on this. I want the red coins. I'm trying to. When the Tech Ultimate Gohan comes out, I'm gonna buy him. I got Gohan in 17.
Oh,
not even Super Saiyan.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm gonna get a rare.
Yeah, you are.
Yo, no!
Who'd you get?
I hate this old man.
You got a Roshi?
No, I got a Hercule.
Oh.
It's GT Balding Hercule.
Even better.
But, yeah, I hope you all can stay tuned for our next one, because right now this is being recorded on the 26th, and it'll be uploaded, 29th?
Hopefully.
28th. 29th at the latest. 28th. Well, it depends on whether or not our editor can actually look at our stuff and add in our sad music. Editor!
All right, Hayden, clear it up because I'm about to have an accident in my pants.
Alrighty. Well, thanks all for listening. Stay tuned for our next. Say bye, Dale.
Bye.
Stay tuned for next Dokkan Win.